Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. What is today? The 23rd of March. I am getting ready to head to a fundraiser to relieve Michael so he can go to practice. I was originally going to go to practice and relieve him at like 1 something, but then he changed his mind when he got up this morning at 9 o'clock, having to be there at 9:50 to tell me, no, I really need to make it to practice because we've not been at practice the last 2 weeks due to travel and, life. So I get it. But I wasn't prepared, so I was like rushing, trying to get stuff done. Then I had to get Easter situated and fed, and it's just a lot to try to get back in the swing of things. Since we've been gone and trying to get people in place, so I had to like spend time on the phone texting parents like, hey, can you do this part today versus this? Because I haven't had a chance to even look at the sign-up table schedule, registration table schedule, nothing. So thankful that we got good people and they're willing to be flexible when we don't have our stuff together today or this weekend, but it'll get back on track. So I'm heading to Zaxby's and I'm gonna get a kids meal, the Nibbler kids meal. And then head that way. It takes me about 15-20 minutes to get to where he's at. So I'm just trying to hurry to get this taken care of. We ordered more shake stuff last night. So we'll be back on track with this weight loss. So I'm excited to get back to, because eating out and eating food that's not healthy, I can tell a big difference of the sluggish and the inflammation and everything. So
I complete your order today?
That will be it.
Okay, kids Nibbler meal with a Coke, $4.93. We do look forward to serving you at the drive-thru.
Thank you. So Zaxby's people sound like Chick-fil-A people. I'll come back. I shouldn't have my card for a long time. That I don't like. I'm gonna need my card back. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Here you go.
Can I have is a Zax sauce in here?
No, there's not. But here you go.
And I can have extra napkins. I'll leave you alone. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good
You
night.
too.
What day? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't know. Maybe she knew, but I watch people like a hawk because I didn't see too many Dateline specials where people are taking your card numbers and writing stuff down when you're at these fast food or certain places. So you definitely have to. What are you doing? You definitely have to be careful. When they have your card. And at Zaxby's, like when they open the window, normally like you can see the person and see them swiping, and so you know what they're doing. But Zaxby's has it to where it's tinted and you can't even see what the heck is going on. And that's why I was like, what is she doing? And maybe she heard me. I don't care if she did. I just need my card back because all they do is take one swipe. So let me eat this food. But I was just like, I had to pick the camera back up. I'm like, where is she doing with my card? I'm just praying that she just knew. That's maybe what it is. So she tired or something. But I'll come back. Happy Sunday. So I am in the office working on, you guessed the track stuff. Busy weekend. It's like always busy. We had fundraisers. Me and Michael switched out yesterday, but today he's gonna be there all day because we don't have anybody to cover, adult wise, because we have a lot of new kids, so we can't just say, hey, collect the money, and we don't really like know you like that. So I have to go to practice to train my friend that did the Mary Kay stuff. She's gonna start volunteering to help out, and I gotta train her, and we just got a bunch of kids that gotta get fitted. I just laminated a spring cleaning checklist that I got off of Pinterest, because the cleaning lady, she's coming, is it Wednesday? She's coming Wednesday, or I think it's Thursday. She's coming Thursday. So I'm trying to have this so she'll kind of know what we need done. Spring cleaning really is kind of for me, but it'll be kind of for her also. So I'm just trying to go over it, mark off stuff that like does not apply. But it'll be like an easy way that she can just mark it off with a dry erase marker and just line through it based on what we need. But what I think I may end up doing is get the stuff off of here, certain things that I want her to do this week or when she comes, and retype it so it doesn't look so like, oh my gosh, she wants me to clean all of this and I really don't want her to clean all of that. But this is going to help me be, what I can do throughout the month, because she only comes once a month, if that makes any sense. Say good morning.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of a picture. Good morning. This is what happens when you get past 32.
You're way past 32. Hey guys, so we are completely done. Like, it literally only took 5 minutes to get it done, like after they put the ice on him. So how do you feel?
No different.
He feels no different.
You got for Chick-fil-A?
No, you do. So, we're at the line in Chick-fil-A so I can get some breakfast. And, we went by the DME area to talk to their DME person to get his brace better fitted. But we ended up getting this sleeve because he gets a knot every time he puts on this brace for the torn meniscus. So we brought this. 8 something. I should have some change. But so hopefully that'll give him some relief, and the guy said he could wear it like all day, even if he doesn't have his brace on. It'll improve the circulation and everything in his leg. So I just wanted to pop on. We got a couple more stops to make, and I'll try to come back a little later. Okay guys, so round 2. I don't have my earrings on, but I'm not going back in the house to go and get them. I was just gonna say, hold on, sorry about that. So yeah, round 2, I am going to my rheumatology appointment, so I will record that. I had to hang up to call, turn it off to call Michael. The yard guy showed up, and I was just about to complain because he was supposed to be here this morning and we didn't hear from him. Like, okay, are you coming? Are you not coming? What are you doing? But he's out there, thank God, because the homeowners sent out a spring newsletter, saying all the stuff that they want homeowners to do, and to get your sidewalk and driveway pressure washed. And mysteriously, as soon as we get back in town after receiving the email, there's a pressure wash flyer on our garage. So my husband's like, every time they suggest something, then we get flyers put out on the house or the garage. And I'm like, so he's like, somebody's friend's getting money too. Our homeowner fees are, how much is it? It's either $250 or $300 a year that we pay for our homeowners dues. And it's a lot of houses in our subdivision, so that's a lot of money that they do collect. And Michael was like, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very well kept area and subdivision, but they're like making some changes to like the entrance, and then one of the streets where this house that has all those cars that park on the side of the road, there's like spikes that are out like on the curb. So I've busted a tire, not in our subdivision, but when I was at like where my friend's old shop was at. And that's what's going to happen to somebody's tires, because the way you have to like swing to miss those people's cars is right by the stop sign. So you really have to be careful or you will pop your tire. So Michael's like, well, I'm going to email them. You know, I was like, Lord, I just don't want to hear their mouth. We've only gotten 2 notices since we bought our house. One was for the grass. They call it a courtesy notice because they have someone that comes around twice a month to check everyone's house and to see who's doing whatever or not doing whatever. And at that time when I got it, I was like, excuse me, you're sending me this, and the reason we have not cut our grass is because it rains like every single day. In Florida in the summer, we have thunderstorms every day normally at the same time in our area. And it was just like, so you want us to have our lawn person break, you know, their lawnmower just to whatever, not gonna happen. And they're like, oh, it's just a courtesy, don't worry about it. I'm like, courtesy is don't send it. Send me a courtesy after the fact, you know. I just didn't like that. And then one time they sent us photos because our trash can was not put up and we were actually out of town. And somebody was supposed to put it up for us, and that didn't happen. So yeah. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like, it's like homeowner associations are good for your property value always staying up if everyone adheres to it, and then it's annoying when it comes to stuff like that. But like, they want you to notify them of like when you get your roof done, your fencing done. We didn't call them when it was time for our roof to be done. Like, what do we need your help for? Are you gonna help pay that $10,000 bill? Because that's how much it costs to get a roof put on when we got the house. So no, we're not gonna call you to get approval, because if you ain't contributing, you don't get to decide what color roof we choose. I can see if everybody in the neighborhood had the same color roof, but they don't, because everyone's house is a different color. But that's my rant of HOAs. But I'll come back once I get to the doctor's office. I plan to talk to her because I do want repeat labs to check on the fatigue issues, the joint inflammation, because I see my pain doctor, I think is either this week or next week. So I'm just trying to get all my ducks in a row. But my appointment went really good. I did record, so I'll edit. Just excited and still on the fence when it comes to, am I going to do the Humira? Because I told her the dermatologist wanted me to start that, and she just laughed because it's a immunosuppressant. But she said that she doesn't feel like I would have the same side effects as as like the Cellcept. So I just told her I kind of want to just like try to continue my weight loss journey, because there's a lady that I follow on YouTube. What is her channel? Brown Baby Doll something. She's like motivational, but she's into health, and she has hidradenitis suppurativa. That's the condition. And she used to be really, really heavy set and lost a ton of weight, like over 100 and something pounds. And her flares only happen now like once a year. And she changed her diet, and certain things she made sure she was, bathing with, which I've incorporated that. And I'm thinking like maybe if I can get, lose about 15, 20 more pounds, that I will be, it'll be better for me. But she said we'll talk to the dermatologist, because she's like, well, she didn't feel like that's something that, I would have to be on forever. She's like, maybe you just be on it for a couple months and you'll feel better. But she just said, you know, think about it. And I'm just kind of on the fence because I'm just at a point to where I don't want to be on anything else, to be honest. But like I told her, like the fatigue is really bad still. And she's like, she really doesn't know like why the joint pain is continuing, even though she said fibromyalgia before. But I knew I didn't want any treatments for the fibromyalgia as far as like the antidepressants you can take and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just keep pushing and doing what I gotta do, and hopefully, you know, I can feel a little bit better. I see the pain doctor like on the 9th, so I'll see what her, you know, inputs are with everything, because I have been having more and more back flare-ups that it just really needs to get addressed. And I don't know if this is all just kidney related or both. See, I'm like dog tired, like right now. I'm just trying to drive to this Dollar Tree. But yeah. So I just wanted to pop on and listen to some music. Hopefully it can wake me up. But yeah, I'm just really drained, and I don't like feeling so tired. You know, just before you knew why you were tired, and now I'm like, oh, why am I still tired? All right, oops, I'm back home. I just tried to eat and almost threw everything up. Try to eat spaghetti like the next day, even sometimes the first day. I don't know if it's the acid from the sauce, but I just get so sick and just nauseated. Like I don't know. It's like I had like thick mucus in my throat. Now that might be TMI, but I don't know what the heck. If it's like acid reflux, but I wasn't even near finished with my plate, so I have no freaking clue what that was about. But I'm back in the office to try to get my life back together. Working on some track, like I said, track stuff real quick. But I may go lay down for a little bit because that just made me not feel too spiffy. So I'll close the vlog out, even though it's like 3:42. I doubt I'm doing anything else interesting today. Be blessed.